What if I told you that one moment on Monday Night Raw may have completely changed WWE's biggest storyline of 2026? Solo Sikoa has finally turned against Roman Reigns. CM Punk is reportedly pushing for a heel turn. A top WWE star believed he had broken his back during a match. And backstage, there are growing concerns about the futures of Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes. Before we dive in, subscribe to Wrestling Pro Insights and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest WWE news, backstage rumors, and weekly Raw and SmackDown analysis. The night Solo Sikoa changed WWE forever. Raw ended with one of the loudest reactions we've heard all year. Roman Reigns stood in the ring surrounded by the bloodline. Everything looked familiar. Roman expected loyalty. He expected obedience. And he believed Solo Sikoa would once again prove why he was the most dangerous enforcer in WWE. Then everything changed. After LA Knight tried to help Solo, Roman ordered him to deliver a Samoan spike. Fans knew something felt different. The crowd was waiting for a twist, but nobody knew exactly when it would happen. Solo slowly turned toward Roman. Instead of attacking Knight, he spiked Roman Reigns. The arena exploded. It instantly became one of the defining moments of 2026 because it wasn't just another betrayal. It was the moment Solo finally stepped out of Roman's shadow. For years, Solo existed as Roman's weapon. Now he's becoming his own superstar. That single decision completely changes the direction of the Bloodline story. Why WWE made Solo reject the Bloodline. According to backstage reports, WWE originally planned Solo's babyface run as a temporary experiment. That plan has changed. The biggest reason is simple. The audience chose Solo. Every week, fans have reacted louder to Solo than expected. His confidence has grown, his promos feel more natural, and he's connecting with the crowd in a way that simply wasn't happening during his early Bloodline run. WWE has learned something important over the last few years. Sometimes the audience writes the story. Instead of forcing Solo back into the heel role, creative appears willing to build him into one of the company's top heroic stars. There's another reason this decision makes sense. WWE loves emotional betrayals because they create unforgettable television. We saw it with Seth Rollins. We saw it with Sami Zayn. And now Solo joins that list. Yes, some fans say it's familiar, but familiar doesn't mean ineffective. When executed correctly, these moments become legendary. Jacob Fatu's silent warning. While everyone celebrated Solo's betrayal, another story quietly unfolded in the background. Jacob Fatu never rushed to protect Roman Reigns. Watch the segment closely. He hesitated. That hesitation may become incredibly important over the next few months. There's also the symbolic detail fans noticed immediately. Roman presented the Usos with a prestigious black ulafala, while Jacob continued wearing the brown version associated with the enforcer role. Was that intentional? In wrestling, small visual details often matter more than dialogue. Jacob has always wanted respect. He's destroyed opponents, protected Roman, and sacrificed everything for the bloodline. Yet Roman still appears to place the Usos above him. That creates doubt, and doubt is exactly how factions begin to collapse. Imagine a future War Games match featuring Roman, the Usos, and Jacob standing on opposite sides. Suddenly, it doesn't feel impossible anymore. Rey Mysterio proves greatness never ages. Some wrestlers survive generations. Rey Mysterio defines generations. His Intercontinental Championship match against Chad Gable reminded everyone why he's one of the greatest performers in WWE history. The incredible part isn't simply that Rey can still wrestle. It's how he wrestles. His speed, timing, and ability to make every near fall believable remain elite despite decades inside the ring. Meanwhile, Chad Gable continues building one of the strongest resumes in modern WWE. His technical wrestling has become world-class, and every major singles opportunity seems to elevate him even further. Perhaps the best detail was Rey returning to his classic Mexican-inspired gear. For longtime fans, it felt like watching two different eras collide inside one match. This wasn't nostalgia. It was proof that true greatness doesn't expire. The future of WWE. If WWE is searching for its next blockbuster rivalry, they may have already found it. Oba Femi and Braun Breaker feel completely different from everyone else on the roster. They don't wrestle, like underdogs. They wrestle like unstoppable forces. Their confrontation on Raw wasn't filled with complicated storytelling. It was built on confidence, intensity, and the belief that both men genuinely belong at the top of the company. That's what made it work. Sometimes wrestling doesn't need elaborate drama. Sometimes two dominant athletes simply convincing fans of the future is enough. Many expected this match to happen at WrestleMania. Instead, WWE is placing it on Sunday night's main event. That tells us two things. First, WWE believes the television special is important enough to carry premium-level matches. Second, they're incredibly confident these two can headline major shows for years to come. Don't be surprised if this becomes WWE's defining rivalry of the next decade. Perhaps the most fascinating backstage story involves CM Punk. Reports claim Punk actually wants another heel run. Honestly, it makes sense. Some of Punk's greatest work has always happened when audiences hated him. The straight-edge savior, the arrogant champion, the manipulative mastermind. Punk understands something many wrestlers never do. Villains often have more creative freedom than heroes. His recent promos already feel more aggressive. He's embracing boos instead of resisting them. The problem is WWE reportedly believes turning him heel would hurt business. That's the difficult balance. Do you follow audience reactions? Or do you protect one of your biggest merchandise-selling stars? Toronto may become the perfect experiment. If Punk receives overwhelming negative reactions against Kevin Owens, WWE may have no choice but to lean into it. Sometimes the crowd decides faster than creative ever can. Is WWE forgetting Ilya Dragunov? Few stories are more concerning than Ilya Dragunov's. Backstage reports claim his name has barely been mentioned internally for weeks. Even more surprising is the reported reason. Analytics. WWE has increasingly embraced data-driven decision-making. Merchandise sales, audience engagement, viewership numbers, digital performance. If those numbers don't support someone, opportunities may become harder to earn. That's a difficult reality because Dragunov has consistently delivered outstanding matches whenever he's given the chance. Fans now worry he's becoming another incredibly talented wrestler trapped between potential and opportunity. Hopefully, these reports don't become a prediction of his future. Because WWE is unquestionably stronger with Ilya Dragunov on television. The truth about Carmelo Hayes. Unlike Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes isn't reportedly suffering from backstage negativity. In fact, quite the opposite. Multiple reports describe Hayes as dependable, professional, and someone with tremendous upside. So why isn't he consistently featured? Nobody backstage seems to doubt Carmelo's talent. Now it's simply about finding the right opportunity. And when that opportunity comes, Hayes has all the tools to become a genuine main event player. Asuka returns and WWE stacks Sunday night's main event. Finally, let's talk about the good news. The door between WWE and Asuka is reportedly completely open. Whenever she's ready to return, WWE wants her back immediately. A part-time schedule actually benefits everyone. It allows Asuka to remain a special attraction while preserving her health and making every appearance feel meaningful. Meanwhile, Sunday night's main event is becoming one of WWE's strongest television cards in years. Obafemi versus Braun Breaker. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. CM Punk appearing as champion. And reports suggest even more matches are still coming. Interestingly, insiders believe Oba and Braun may not receive a clean finish. That might disappoint some fans, but protecting two future superstars is often smarter than giving either one a decisive loss. Sometimes wrestling isn't about ending a rivalry. It's about making fans desperate to see the next chapter. If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe to Wrestling Pro Insights, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next WWE Breakdown.